Hey everyone, and welcome back to GodCube. Today I have a super exciting video for you because right here in this package is SpeedCubeShop's brand new fastest ever lube, Stardust. So today I'm going to be unboxing it, giving it a try, seeing what it's like, and I'll also be comparing it to the Cubicle's premium speed lube, DNM-37, so you can find out what's best. Thank you so much to SpeedCubeShop for sending me this product. I'm so happy to get into this as it seems like a very exciting release. So clearly I'm a bit of an idiot because I accidentally cut this when opening the packet, but here's the basic information that you need to know about Stardust. So it is a water-based lube, the first water-based lubricant that SpeedCubeShop have made. It won't create any chalky residue, so that means that after a while it won't make some white gunk appear in your cube. As it dries, it will harden to boost the longevity, which means that it will go into a slightly pasty form where it will stay in your cube a lot longer and you won't have to keep reapplying. It will retain a dry feeling from the factory, so your cube's not going to be all wet and mushy, but it will be really fast because it is the fastest lubricant to date. 6 drops are the recommended. It works great in any size puzzle and mixes well with other silicone lubes. For maximum lasting feel, 6 drops of Luna and 6 drops of Stardust. And it's fast 10, 0 control, 0 gummy, 0 heavy. So basically, this Stardust lube is all out speed. And here it is, so let's open it up. Oh, this is very exciting. It looks so cool with that pink color. It looks like, honestly, such a great product. And let's give it a go. So my Unicube GAN 11M Pro has been feeling super dry and could really do with re-lubing. So I'm going to be using my brand new Stardust to lube it. All right then, 6 drops, let's go. 1, 2, 3 there. And then over on the other side, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I may have added a little bit more there. I'm not sure. It has a really sweet bubblegum smell. Whoa! Immediately I'm feeling a massive burst of speed in the cube. Okay, so I can definitely see why this is called SpeedCubeShop's fastest lube yet. I've been turning for about 30 seconds and already the turning is super speedy, really slick, and yeah, it's not wet or mushy at all as it could be with other oil or silicone based lubes. It's just really fast, really satisfying and smooth, and it doesn't have that annoying heavy feeling that you sometimes get, which is great because it means that you don't need to do loads of solves to break in. It's ready to go straight away. And I much prefer having a water-based lube. Having tried that, I think it's going to be really handy. Honestly, it feels like someone supercharged the cube up to some ridiculous speed. It's just insanely snappy and smooth and slick. Wow, I'm loving this. So there you go, guys. First impressions of Stardust are that it is a fantastic lube. Really quick, really smooth, and no break-in time, which I think is my favorite thing about it. As well as the smell and the color, those things just make it really cool. So now it's time to compare it to DNM-37 and see how that ranks. Alright then guys, so now it's time to compare Stardust to the Cubicle's DNM-37, which is their fastest lube. So this was actually a special request from Ayush Shah, hope I pronounced that right, so thanks for requesting this as it's a super good idea. So obviously I've already tried it out in the GAN 11M Pro, but to make it a fair test, I'm going to be cleaning out the GAN 11M Pro and then re-lubing it with DNM so that it's the same cube, same sort of dryness with no lube on it, and we will see how the DNM compares. Alright, so the cube has now taken back on quite a dry and sandy feeling, so now it's going to be time to put some DNM in it. I'm just going to go check the instructions on how much DNM to use. Alright, so it says 2 drops, and let's do that. 1, 2. Let's give it a go.
A few moments later.
Okay, so there's definitely a noticeable burst of speed. What I would say is it does feel a little bit slippier and catchier than when I put Stardust in it. I don't know, maybe it's a bit thinner and a bit wetter, because Stardust, one of the things is that it doesn't stay wet. The speed, I would say, is actually pretty similar to Stardust, but you can see that I'm actually having some catching, and this is not something that I experienced using Stardust. So in terms of pure speed only, because I only put 2 drops of DNM in and it's about the same, DNM is probably just a little bit faster, I'm not really sure. But in terms of the overall feel, I'm actually much preferring the Stardust. You see, I'm actually overshooting a lot with this DNM, and quite catchy really, and also quite wet and slippery feeling, which I just didn't experience with the Stardust. Of course, with the Stardust, you also get this beautiful pink colour, as opposed to just plain old black, and you also get the lovely candy smell with Stardust, which is just not a thing on DNM. So which should you buy? Well, obviously I'm biased because I'm sponsored by SpeedCubeShop, but I would say Stardust. It will come down to your personal preference. However, Stardust is going to last you longer because of its special formula. The speed is about the same as DNM. The colour, the smell, the feel, the fact that it doesn't stay wet, the fact that it breaks in instantly are all reasons to go with Stardust. So at the end of the day, it's up to you, but I would seriously recommend picking yourself up some Stardust. So just before I end the video, I thought I would just share with you my final setup. So in here, I've got 2 drops of Stardust and 2 drops of Luna, and I'm loving it. It feels slightly controllable, but also super fast, and it feels nice and long lasting, and I'm pretty sure that this Lube setup is going to do me really well for a long time. I've got plenty of it, and the cube is turning really well. As you can see, I'm not catching anymore. It's all very smooth, very fast, and flowing really nicely, and I am loving it. So I'd highly recommend grabbing some Stardust and or some Luna, or even the Cosmic Lube sampler, and then you can try this exact setup for yourself. It's super nice, and I am loving it. Make sure you use the discount code GUARDTUBE for a huge discount off your order. Look at that, $69.69. What could be better? And I will see you next time. Goodbye.